Friends and colleagues, what are you passionate about? Passionate.
The Passion Show on CFRU 93.3 FM Guelph, Ontario. With Wizard.
I'm a water wizard, Harry.
With
Hello world, you are listening to The Passion Show with Wizard on CFRU 93.3 FM. It's a do-it-together radio show all about passions and the people who have them. My name is Wizard. This is a very special episode. What's your name?
I'm Rob Rogers' dad.
Oh, I forgot. You can't say my real name. It's okay, we'll edit it out.
Wizard's dad.
Yeah, Rob Rogers. Wow. You're my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, for, 28 years now?
Something like that. That's a ballpark. 28 and a half.
Somewhere in there.
How does it feel? How does it feel raising a radio superstar?
Oh, I'm very honored. Yeah.
Are you honored? Are you honored to be here?
Very impressed. When I was young, I wanted to be a broadcaster too.
That's right. I was actually going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Why is that? Was that a dream for you, Dad?
When I was young, I used to love like hockey broadcasts, baseball broadcasts. David Letterman, I was a huge fan.
Really?
Yeah, huge fan of David Letterman when he came out with the I think it was called The Late Show. It was in the early 80s. I think it was around 83 or so. 82,
The Late
83.
Show with David Letterman.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, who took over The Late Show after he was done? Was that Jay Leno?
I don't know if it was Conan O'Brien or not sure.
I don't know. I think that is that whole thing.
Yeah.
I love late.
It was
night.
groundbreaking when it came out in the early 80s, or at least I thought so. 'Cause I thought it was fantastic comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The only problem was it was on too late. I think it started at 11:30 at night.
Uh-huh.
And I used to get in trouble from my mom for being up too late listening to the TV.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother, he was usually sleeping. And
in the other room.
even if I turned it way, way down, he'd still somehow hear it. So, but I loved it.
We have a similar story.
But my mom told me there wasn't enough money in broadcasting, so I wasn't allowed to pursue that. So,
I mean, she must not have known about CFRU.
Yeah,
where we make the big bucks.
I know. Yeah,
this is community volunteer radio. That's why I love it.
If I had to do it all again, I think I would have pursued that dream, and who knows, I could have been on TSN by now.
Well, you want to know something funny, Dad? It's never too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like a long road up there for the guys who get onto TSN. I think it takes some years. So
well, here's a pitch.
Yeah.
Invest $500, get a microphone.
Yeah.
Get a MacBook or whatever, or use Mom's.
Yeah.
And just do a sports podcast.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll go viral.
Maybe. You never know, eh?
You never know what kind of opportunities you can get.
Yeah.
The whole world of broadcast has been very democratized by the internet. Or at the very least, there are opportunities that exist for normal people that never have before.
Yeah.
So it's something you can think about. I would listen.
Yeah.
I would tune into Rob Rogers sports radio.
Yeah.
I mean, people tune in for Wizard Passion Radio, so you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a try. You never know. I'm not that old yet, so.
No, past and future guest Chris Green said that you're younger than he thought today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and just so that our dear listeners at home know, my dad is here in Guelph today for Family Day, and I finally got to take this guy to Guelph Outdoor School, and my dad got to meet my boss. It was just like a very surreal moment for me. Very, very weird, but also great.
Similar beards.
Yeah, you guys both have beards.
Yeah.
You're
similar
both,
height.
You're both studs.
Yeah.
You're both jacked.
Right. Not sure about that part on my behalf.
You can both start a fire with 2 sticks and a bundle of grass.
Possibly. I bet you he's a lot better at it than me.
Yeah. I bet you could figure out friction fire. We could teach you.
Yeah, I could be taught.
Maybe this summer.
My brain is still a little bit supple.
Yeah, you got a supple mind.
I can take things in, yeah.
I've taken after. I think I like to think that I've taken after you in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a curiosity in you. You are curious about things.
Definitely, yeah.
So.
That's why I read National Geographic every month.
That always... That's funny that you mentioned that. Did I give you the Nat Geo I found?
I don't think so.
I didn't. This was supposed to be a Christmas gift for you. I was at the Ward Night Market, which is a cool little market that happens in my neighborhood in the evening. And I found a table selling like boxes of old National Geographics.
Nice.
So I found one from 1969.
Nice.
Which is what's important about that year.
My birth year, and also the Mets won the World Series that year.
Well, it's funny.
And man walked on the moon, so I was born in a really special year.
Yeah, well, Radiohead released OK Computer in 1997, so what about that?
Radiohead?
Yeah.
OK Computer?
Yeah, it's a famous album. Don't worry about it.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Have you ever heard of Radiohead?
Yeah, I'm a creep, but that's the only
Creep
song
is
I
a
know.
good song. That was from their first or second album. I think their first album.
Yeah, I love that song. I should look into that one you just said. Yeah.
OK Computer, it's like a very paranoid and pessimistic album about computers. Okay. And like
released in 97?
Dystopia. Yeah, released in 97.
Okay.
It's pretty ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Pretty well regarded like alt rock album.
Awesome.
I think you would like it.
Probably.
It's cool. If you like Creep, I mean.
I love Creep, yeah.
It's a great song. I love Creep too.
I just stumbled upon Creep about 10 years ago, and I was like, wow, how did I miss this?
That's crazy. You should have talked to me about that, because
I guess you know why is because around that time, like 97, having kids and working a lot at work, I wasn't really wizard. I wasn't discovering new music,
No, you're putting in the grind at that time.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to talk about what you got up to in the 90s, your career a little bit?
Well, I graduated from U of S pharmacy school in 92, and then I went to Weyburn for my first job. And
the hustling, bustling metropolis of Weyburn, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I'll never forget Weyburn. It was a real wake-up call when I came out of the store one day for lunch. I think it was January. It was cold outside. Well, it might have been November or December. And there's a K car that pulled out in front of me, and I look at it, and there's something in the back, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what the heck? And this man had a deer, a dead deer, awesome, in the back seat of his K car.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Yeah, and I thought, man, I'm in Weyburn. I'm in like Bug Tussle, Saskatchewan here.
This isn't really Moose Jaw anymore.
This isn't Moose Jaw anymore. Yeah.
It's funny that we both I definitely still have the perspective. We talked about this when we went to Moose Jaw a few months ago, that I still think of Moose Jaw as a big city.
Yeah.
Because it's big relative to like Estevan and Weyburn.
Yeah. And Kincardine.
And Kincardine as well, yeah.
Yeah.
And like you and I both have lived in cities roughly this size, like Saskatoon and Guelph aren't so different at all.
Well, when you think about it, Moose Jaw is almost 4 times bigger than those towns that you just said. So, and it has, a history to it. It's got some beautiful parks.
I love Moose Jaw.
It's got a river valley. It is definitely prettier than most Saskatchewan towns.
Prettier than Swift Current, I'll tell you that.
Saskatoon and Moose Jaw are definitely the nice cities.
Yeah.
In Saskatchewan. The rest of the towns are, they're small and pretty boring.
Yeah, Regina is not all that.
No, Regina.
I mean, the legislature is nice.
Yeah.
And the park around there.
That's about the only part that's nice.
Yeah, it's not my favorite place to be.
Very flat, very boring, very,
I mean, at least they still have at least as far as I know, they still have a science center. Toronto's science center got turfed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, Ontario Place.
Oh,
and it got sold to like a spa company.
My parents took us there when we were little kids. We were out visiting my Aunt Marietta in Sarnia. Yeah. And we went to Toronto for a day or two. And I think we even have some pictures of the Science Center.
Oh, my God. I want to see that.
It was a big deal back then in the 70s.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
It was still great before they closed it. It was closed for some bogus reasons.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
But and then till 95 I worked in Weyburn. Then my wife graduated from nursing school in 95, so we moved to Regina for a year. And then
I always forget that you guys lived in Regina.
My former boss it was only went from Weyburn basically for one winter. Yeah. And by the next spring we were gone. We were only there for, I think, 6 or 8 months or so.
Did you live in an apartment or like?
We lived in an apartment, a really nice apartment,
Yeah.
actually.
Cool.
And had a wood-burning fireplace in it.
In an apartment? That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, back then they still had wood-burning fireplaces, so we had the fire going all the time in there. It was actually pretty cozy.
When I get a house, I'm going out of the way to make sure a wood-burning fireplace is part of it. Like, I'll spend money on that reno.
Didn't like Regina, but the apartment was real nice.
Yeah.
And I was closer to home, so it seemed like we always had company. My brother or my buddies from high school and university. So it was actually a good winter. But then the opportunity came up in Estevan, and the guy I'd worked for in Weyburn had bought a few kind of rundown old drugstores across the province, and they asked me if I wanted to go to Estevan, and I said sure. I was chomping at the bit to run my own store. So
yeah, you're getting sick of answering to some other pharmacist.
Yeah, I worked at Walmart in.
You worked at Walmart?
In Regina.
No way.
For those 8 months. And
how did I not know that?
It really sucked. Big time.
No, because you just got no
very, very
freedom,
angry clientele, and very data driven by the company, the head office, and
even in the 90s.
Just was not a good experience. It was a good experience in the essence of that I knew where I didn't want to work.
Yeah.
It was a place like that, right?
It's funny. You and I had a pretty similar. How old would you have been at the time?
26, 20.
Yeah.
27.
I mean, I guess I was a little younger when I very briefly was doing like agency stuff in London, like with the computer programming.
Yeah.
And that taught me real quick that that's not where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But no offense to those. Yeah. There are lots of good people in agencies.
Yeah.
And like programming and like design agencies, but man, it did not take me long to realize like, nope.
No, not for you.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that one company that I did like 5 interviews at in London?
I think so. Yeah.
The big reason I didn't want to work in there is because of the fluorescent lights.
Oh yeah.
It was just such a bad vibe in there.
Yeah.
I was like, and sometimes I like twist and toss and turn in my sleep about this because I'm like, they were offering me a salary junior developer position before I had even graduated Fanshawe. I would have had benefits. I would have had everything.
Yeah.
But I just knew that it wouldn't be for anything because I would not be anything.
Just like, dying inside.
Yeah. Like when I was in that building, I was like, this is office space. Like it was a little better, but like it was office space. I'm not like, I respect people who do the important work that occurs in offices.
Yeah.
But it was a surreal thing, like really quickly realizing like this, I've been going to school for 2 years to do this. I've thought since high school that I'd be a programmer, but oh man, I'm not going to be a programmer. No. Or at least I'm not going to do it for a company.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we went to Estevan, did 1 year in this little old drugstore. It was kind of a waste of time. It was just totally crappy. Uh-huh. We didn't want to put any money into it because we purchased a lot, downtown lot, nice location. It was a used car lot, and the used car dealer moved down the block. Mm-hmm. So we had this opportunity to get a nice big chunk of land, put up a new building. Because
it is a pretty big building compared to everything around there.
Yeah, 7,500 square feet. Uh-huh. So which was,
I love that
a really good size drugstore, pretty big. Uh-huh. Had its own parking lot.
It's like Shoppers sized.
Just about. Yeah. Well, not quite. Like maybe Shoppers at that time.
Yeah.
Their footprint then might have been around that or 10,000 square feet, but the ones nowadays are around 15 or 20,000 square feet, I think.
Huge ones now.
Yeah, but there was no Shoppers there at the time. So that was good news for us. There was an independent in the old mall there, and a Walmart with a pharmacy, but and another independent right across the street, but. We started at nothing, but we were there for 11 years, and we took it from being just a crappy little store to being the second busiest pharmacy in the prairies. So,
wow.
So we grew it a lot. It was, I'm pretty proud of what we did there, and it was good. It was successful, but we worked a ton of hours and.
Daddy's
I remember
house.
when, yeah.
Tell them about Daddy's house.
Yeah, Daddy's house. So I worked so much that when my wife would drive the minivan down by the store with the kids and Emily, or Wizard and Emily.
There you go. I just looked when you said that. I knew you were going to say it, and I looked at the timestamp so I can go peep it out.
Yeah.
It was
So-
Wizard and Emily.
Yeah, and they would just say Daddy's house. Yeah. Oh, there's Daddy's house, you know, and McDonald's was right across the street, so it had a playland. So
It's good.
Wizard's mom would be in there with them all the time, and it was
Daddy's house.
it was a busy time, you know, getting the store going and being a new manager, and then starting to have kids. It was, yeah, busy time.
And you were my age, essentially. I mean, a little older.
Yeah,
You were essentially my age. How
Started
you were
young.
28 when I was born, right?
yeah.
Man,
But,
I'm 28.
but 27 when I started managing. So.
Oh my god.
Or 27, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Or 26 when I got there, and 27 shortly after. 28 just barely 28 when we had you. So
The hustle, man, the hustle.
yeah, bought a house. I mean, yeah, we kind of jumped full force into everything there. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy smokes.
but a lot of young people in Estevan having kids the same time as us, and
Yeah, I always had lots of
I
friends.
started coaching your hockey, and it was
Yeah, you did.
yeah, we were fully
Yeah, I wanted to ask you to talk
fully
about
immersed
that.
into the town, and it was fun times. But eventually everybody moved away, and the opportunity came up for Swift Current. So that's that got us, you know, moving.
That started a domino effect that resulted in Ontario for
Yes,
us.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Had we not moved to Swift Current, we never would have moved to Ontario.
And like I said before, I'm a firm believer that I am where I'm meant to be right now, and that if you believe that, if you accept that fact, then you also must accept that everything has gone correctly, or at least in the grand scheme of things. And so Swift Current is part of that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And all of the choices that you and Mom made have put me in the Passion Show with Wizard. So,
yeah.
thank you.
Everything happens for a reason, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, everything happens, and then there's a reason.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe that.
Good
that's
way to
my
think about it.
thinking
Yeah.
About it. It's
Yeah.
like we kind of have to figure out the reason that everything happened.
Or that which doesn't kill you kills you makes you stronger, I guess.
Wise sage words. Oh, you should write that down.
Yeah. Or
But
like the
it's
poster
true.
I've had in my office for about 30 years. It's a
frog?
picture of a frog
Yep.
being swallowed by
Like
a
a pelican.
seabird or
Yeah.
pelican or whatever, and the frog's got his hands right around the throat of the bird, and then it says "Never give up." So I've had to look at that many times over the years.
That poster is seared in my mind. I thought I was very, perplexed by it when I was a young, little toddler kid. I distinctly remember seeing, every time I was in your office in Estevan, I would look at that and think about the little frog and the pelican.
Yeah.
And you still have it.
I had a pharmacist at one time. He was older than me. We bought his store in Estevan and brought it into ours, and he worked for us for a few years. And he was, about probably 15, 20 years older than me. And he had grown-up daughters, and one of them went to, I think it was Taiwan, and actually got hit by a car when she was riding a bike.
Oh, my God.
And so this guy was going through ungodly stress, and he actually asked me if he could have a photocopy of that poster.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's the 90s, eh?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s. You got to ask for a photocopy of a poster.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I had an email till early 2000s, or even a computer.
Yeah.
Probably till
Remember the
around the
Gateway?
year 2000.
The Gateway PC?
Yeah, I think we bought it from Costco, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember. I was so excited.
Yeah.
I would have been 5. I would have been very, very young. Maybe
Yeah.
not quite 5. We got it when we moved into the new place.
Yeah. Well, we had a computer that we bought locally
Uh-huh.
when you were about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever really used it.
But I don't think it lasts. Well, yeah, I think you played Barney on it.
Did I play Barney on
with the toast?
Yeah, I love the toast and the
Yeah.
fireworks.
The toast popped up. I think you clicked on something to make it.
Yeah. For the listeners at home, this is a Barney CD-ROM game
Yeah.
for the Windows 97. And
Yeah.
there's a little game where it was hardly a game. You just clicked on a toaster, then toast would pop out.
Yeah, it was made for little wee kids.
And
yeah.
then I would jump up in my chair, like
Yeah.
the toast. And there was also fireworks.
It was amazing
And I would
how
jump
quick
up in my
you kids
chair.
took to the computer like that. It was just seems like it's natural for little wee kids to.
I mean,
Do
it's the
that.
same as my thinking anyway. I'm not sure how studied this is it's got to be similar to language acquisition. You know?
What's that?
Like how a kid can become bilingual as a child, and it's the easiest thing in the world.
Oh, right.
You know, like a kid just picks up English and French, for
when
example.
they're really young, yeah.
But if you try and do that when you're 10, it's going to be a horrible struggle.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with putting a mouse in a kid's hand. Like they are so absorbent, and interacting with a computer is sort of a language in itself.
And see, we just missed that. Computers didn't really come out till high school, and even then, I don't even think they had mouses. And
Yeah.
they're trying to teach us how to program the computers.
Because you were in high school in 87 is when you graduated, right?
Yeah, 84 to 87.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they were just in their infancy, and they weren't really that useful yet. So,
Or at least
so
not to every day.
We kind of just missed that era. So
Rats. I'm very happy about
we have
where
our
I
share
fell.
of challenges with technology.
The funny thing is, kids, my generation feels very comfortable with a computer mouse and PC operating systems. But kids who are born 10 or 20 years after me, they're less comfortable with those kinds of computers because that's not the kind of computers they had. They're iPad kids.
Right.
And so they are not nearly as natural with that kind of computer. They were born with the touch screen.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
And the real interesting thing to me is that the sort of development of, now I'm just talking to, I'll get through this quick. I want to hear more dad's stuff. But the development of computers through to the 2000s, the early 2000s, was to surface more power user stuff and make more things possible, right? Like the computers that you were using in high school, it was just text on a screen and a keyboard.
Yeah.
And everything was complicated.
Yeah, everything.
And what they were really trying to do through the 90s is make more things possible on a computer. They're trying to make it accessible and possible to use for a normal person.
Yeah.
But the point of that was to give you more websites to access, more software on your computer, more things you can do. But that really started to change around the touchscreen era, where it was about limiting what you can do into certain companies, so they can make more money.
Yeah.
The iPads are objectively less capable machines than a laptop, for example.
Yeah.
But because of that, because you are limited in the software you can use, the companies that make that software, the Facebooks and Googles and so on, they make more money because of that.
Right.
And it's you can really notice that with kids, especially I work with kids, as our regular listeners will know.
Yeah.
And you can notice that they are less tech literate than kids used to be, because they are not using laptops or desktop computers. They're using iPads.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Robert Rogers?
Very interesting.
Yeah, right?
Interesting sociological
Observation,
yes.
Or maybe on the other hand, I'm just coping and I'm doing the thing that everyone says. I'm saying my generation's the best.
Sounds like a chapter out of Freakonomics, maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Show it's the Freakonomics. Formative text for me.
Yeah, extremely interesting.
You put that in my hands and I was 10 years old. You're like, read this economics book, boy.
Is that, you were that young, really?
Maybe 11 or 12. But I had read it fully around the time of moving to Ontario. Because I remember giving it to Evan.
I think I read it
in
when
grade
we went
8.
to, for some reason I remember this, when we went to Disneyland.
Uh-huh.
I think that was in around 05 or 06.
Yeah. So a few years later,
So you would have been around 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extremely interesting book.
Yeah, very much so. All about what do they say? What motivates people? People respond to, what is it? Like stimulus or whatever. What is it that they say? There's like a very specific word.
The slogan for that book?
Yeah.
I forget.
They constantly come back to this idea of people responding to things.
Like learned behavior? Or not learn, but...
It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Our listeners might have to tune into the next Friday's episode to hear me have gone and looked up the word. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about coaching hockey.
Mm-hmm.
You were my hockey coach for years.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the Estevan years.
By chance.
Chance.
Not by chance, but...
How did it come to pass? Because I started in Timbits.
Well, I put you in Timbits. You had went to learn to skate the year before, or can skate for a little bit. Not long enough. We should have put you in there longer, but... But Timbits, I think, started
at skating.
Well, just to give you a better chance at being
going pro.
Not having to catch up kind of thing. But it just seemed like I was working so much. But then they put you into a Timbit, which was the 5 and 6 year olds, I think. And I just made the kind of naive decision to put my name on there. Will help coach. And the emphasis being on will help. And so I get a phone call one day saying, well, you're the coach.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I said I would help. And, well, we don't have anybody else to coach.
So it's going to be
So we're going to put you and these other two guys. And well, the other guys, can one of them be the head coach? No, they don't want to be the head coach either. And the one guy couldn't even skate.
Oh my God.
So I'm thrust into this position of, you're the coach. First practice, or actually, I guess the draft was first. So we had to pick the teams, and I didn't know anybody.
To draft a bunch of 4-year-olds.
Bunch of 4-year-olds, yeah.
That's so funny.
I quickly learned how intense this whole thing was, and that some of the other parents weren't above, playing the system and.
Because what did they want their kid to be on a team with?
Manipulating
like
so it was quite the learning experience on the fly. But I think I adapted quickly, and I ended up coaching for I think 6 years or 7 years, maybe 7 years. Yeah.
Well,
we had a good time, a lot of good memories, and I think I actually got pretty good at it by the end.
I think so too. I was always very proud that my dad was the coach.
But I don't think I was meant to be a coach past Pee Wee.
No.
Because once you get up to that age, it gets too serious.
The funny thing about being the coach of your own kid's hockey team is that it's almost like you develop the skills that it takes to be the coach of a toddler's hockey team. But then you don't do that anymore because now you're the coach of a 7-year-old's hockey team. And you get good at that. And now your kid's older. It's like... I'm sure that coaching my team when I was in Timbits was a lot different than when I was 10 years old.
Well, yeah, it's a lot more just get them skating and everything, no strategy or... there's a lot more to it when you get older, but that's just because the kids get older and more coordinated. But I remember when I was a kid playing hockey, it was all house league right up till we were in Bantam, so that was like grade 8. But by the time that you were a kid, I mean, they had travel teams, I think, as young as 7 or 8 years old. They just got carried away, totally carried away.
That's insane.
That's just
and now they don't even
ridiculous.
Let anyone hit anymore. Hitting is just like not a thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's hitting until midget.
That's crazy.
If there is hitting in midget.
I think even older.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Well, we were from Saskatchewan, and it was a little bit different culture, so... You guys were hitting when you were...
We were checking young...
8 years old, I think.
Young.
Yeah,
it was
which
awesome.
I think is better because there's not as much differential in size at that age.
No, yeah, exactly.
So it's safer, actually. But if you don't let kids hit till midget, and you can have a foot height difference.
And they're totally
and 20,
unprepared.
30, 40 pounds difference in weight. Yeah. It's actually quite dangerous.
Especially when you haven't been exposed to it.
Right, exactly.
Because I never felt scared of hitting.
No.
And I wasn't the best hitter. I was pretty an unathletic kid and uncoordinated generally.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't scared of hockey. I liked playing hockey. I
Yeah.
didn't really care that I was bad at it.
There's only one team we played where I was actually scared for the kids because this kid on the other team was so much more coordinated and bigger
Yeah.
that he could really run guys.
Oh man.
So it was a bit scary actually.
But we survived.
But for the most part, 99% of the time, the kids weren't big enough or coordinated enough to really cause damage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember that game distinctly. It was against Bean Fate, and this kid was just too good and too big and coordinated and too mean to be in that age group.
And that kid's name, Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. No, I forget his name, but I'm pretty sure he never made pro. So.
Dang, that's too bad.
But he was too advanced for that age. But
that's funny.
But
tell us what
that's
the
why
Elks,
we taught you guys to keep your head up.
Tell us about the Estevan Elks.
Well,
that
it's
for
kind
me
of
was
one of
the
those
highlight.
bad news bears stories where the other coaches were pretty ultra competitive and really thought highly of their kids, and they tried to. By this time, I was an experienced coach, so
What were you, like 8 or 9
gonna-
years old at this time?
they weren't gonna, pull the wool over my eyes by then. So, but just the way it went, we. There was myself and the other coach, of course, you two guys, his son and
Riley.
you were on. Riley were on. Riley was really good.
Yeah.
And really capable of hitting as well. But we picked all the kids that nobody else kind of wanted, and we didn't care about the flashy picks or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
So funny.
we didn't care about who the parents were. We weren't picking on that. We were just picking on character.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kids that seemed like friendly.
It was
and
just
fun.
like Bad News Bears. These guys, at the end of the day, you guys really came around, and we had a fantastic year.
We had so much fun. That was like the one
had
year
a lot
where
of
I really
fun.
loved and thought about hockey.
Went
all
to
year.
4 or 5 tournaments. Just had a great season. It was a lot of fun. Went to the playoffs, and it was one to remember.
And we still have the sweaters from that too.
And the proudest thing about it was we took the kids that were kind of the castaways, cast-offs, and we didn't pick, to pick so-and-so's parents that we were trying to buddy up to and crap like that,
I still remember being
totally
at
was not the way we picked the
hotel.
team.
The hotel in Minot. Remember this?
I think it was,
it Minot?
Williston. Yeah.
And it had that like short little water slide in the middle area.
Yeah.
And I remember
that one kid from Mydale? I forget his name, but he had no concept of how to play hockey. I think it was his first year.
Yeah, I remember.
But we went to this tournament, and he was just an absolute madman in the swimming pool and on the slide and everything.
We were having so much fun.
We had a great time.
I remember
it was awesome.
Experimenting with spray cheese.
Yeah.
The American
spray cheese, yeah.
In North Dakota. And like I remember we played the Zathura board game, and we were playing. Some kid brought a GameCube, and we were playing wrestling on the GameCube, and then we wrestled in real life. All you parents, we just went out into the pool area and we're having drinks.
It was one of those.
And like 20 kids are in a hotel room just screaming.
A great hotel setup where the rooms were all around the pool.
Oh yeah, just the best.
Just the best for little kids. Yeah.
Oh my god, and that like I remember, like that was probably the first time in my life that I was like socially blissed out. I was like, I am with people, I am comfortable, I'm having fun. And I remember just thinking like, I gotta chase this dragon. This is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love teams and togetherness.
Yeah.
And so that was like, and I've told you this before, that team is like for sure an extremely formative thing in my life.
Yeah.
And it was thanks to you, Dad.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Great fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really got thrown in there at the start, but
each
year it got better, and lots of great memories.
Yeah. I have a segment for us now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you that it's already been more than a half an hour.
Holy cow.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Time flies, eh?
Yeah. I have a segment.
Yeah.
I actually did prepare for this for your show.
Okay.
First, I'm going to move your microphone a little bit.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. I've prepared a segment. I've done a lot of research in order to do this segment. I talk a big game to my friends in Guelph about how my dad is a genius sports stats guy. And so I've gone ahead and I've collected some trivia questions
Okay.
on my phone.
Yep.
And I'm going to just solemnly swear right now to the listeners. Also, by the way, if you're curious, Dad, I like to imagine that all of the listeners sit in a specific chair in this room. You see that chair right there?
Okay. Yep.
That's where the listeners are. If
Okay.
you want to imagine, they're there. They're invisible.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's like a game show in a studio.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes if you ever see me look over there, that's why I'm doing it. It's sort of just a tick at this point. But I swear to God, I have not told you these years in advance. Can you
Okay.
confirm that fact?
No.
You-
No,
you
we
can
haven't
confirm.
talked about anything like that in months and months.
No, this is a new segment. I have a note here called Questions for Dad. And it's simple. I'm going to say some years, and I'm going to say some trophies, and you're going to tell me who won those trophies.
Okay.
And I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
And our listeners at home, they can confirm this if they'd like, but I promise you this is accurate.
Okay.
So we'll start with 1962.
Okay.
Who won the Stanley Cup in 1962?
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
That is correct. Who won the World Series in 1962?
That's a tougher one.
You can do it.
I think it's the New York Yankees.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And here's a trick question. Who won the Super Bowl in 1962?
There was no Super Bowl.
Because
would
it
have
was
been
started in?
the National Football League Championship,
That's right.
which is probably the Green Bay Packers.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look that up.
Okay.
What year was the Super Bowl started?
66.
67, apparently.
Well, 66 season.
Gotcha.
But
Oh,
played in January in Los Angeles
astute.
at the Coliseum.
Well played.
Yeah.
All right, next year, 1976 Stanley Cup.
Unfortunately, my Flyers lost in the finals to the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, that's correct. You remember that one well? You were 7
But the Flyers
years old.
had been to the finals 3 years in a row. That was their
That's
third
good.
year.
Yeah.
Then they got swept by the Canadiens.
We love
unfortunately.
the Philadelphia
That was
Flyers.
the beginning of the
Broad Street
Canadiens
Bullies.
dynasty
That's the Broad Street Bullies era,
and
right?
the end of the Broad Street Bullies era.
Dynasty.
So, yeah, the Canadiens ripped off 4 in a row, 76, 77, 78, 79.
Bogus. That's funny. 79 is the next year on the list. But I'll say, who won the World Series in 76?
In 76, see, the Yankees weren't dominant yet. So in 76, I believe it was the Cincinnati Reds.
That is correct.
Yeah.
This is... I love this. And who won the Super Bowl in 76?
Actually, it was the 1 year the Oakland Raiders, they had a dominant decade, but never, ever took the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, they kept losing to either Miami or Pittsburgh. But that's the year that the Oakland Raiders won.
According to my research, it's the year that the Steelers won in 76.
But
No? Let me look it up.
No, I don't think so.
1976 Super Bowl.
I thought the Steelers won 74, 75, and then 77 and 79.
No, Pittsburgh was the champ.
When was Oakland then? 77?
Let's find out. We never ever air fake news on the Passion Show. We always look this up.
Because it's tricky because there's this regular season.
The
is in
Raiders
one-
were the champions in 76. Who's that?
Oakland.
Oakland. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one blunder. That's okay.
No, you said who won in 76, and I said Oakland.
But there's the Pittsburgh that won.
Well, then when did Oakland win?
77.
Yeah, but that's regular season in 76.
Oh,
but
okay.
The Super Bowl's in 77.
Okay, we'll give it to you. You're right. We'll give it to you. Okay, who won the Stanley Cup in 79? You already said it was the
Montreal Canadiens.
Les Habitants.
Les Habitants.
Who won the World Series in 79?
In 79, the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Big year for Pittsburgh. Who won the Super
We
Bowl?
are family. I got all my family in me.
Got all my
That was their
family
theme
in
song for
me.
the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Really?
Willie Stargell, Dave Parker.
That's cute.
They had a big year.
It's a good
Dynamite
song.
year.
Good for because they also won the Super
Beat
Bowl.
out the Cincinnati
You knew that.
Reds. And then they beat the Baltimore Orioles in the World Series.
Yeah. Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. Remember that
Baltimore was
song?
always a good team in the 70s.
Hairspray. Good for them.
Good morning. Yeah, Baltimore.
I like Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, 81 Stanley Cup.
The 81 Stanley Cup. Well, that was when the Islanders ripped off 4 in a row.
That's right.
Yeah.
World Series, 81.
81.
Since an evil team.
I believe that was. I believe the Yankees won again.
It's the Dodgers.
Oh, the Dodgers.
But the Yankees are also an evil
Yankees
team.
were in the. Yeah, it was the Yankees and Dodgers in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees had beat the Dodgers in 77 and 78.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Dodgers turned it around and beat them in 81.
I think if I could focus really hard and make the Dodgers explode with my mind, I would do it.
Yeah.
So that we could have back what is ours.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, the amount of money.
Yeah.
Like something like $1 billion payroll or something crazy.
Super Bowl 81.
Believe that was the San Francisco 49ers.
It's Oakland Raiders.
Oh, here's where we keep getting screwed up on
That's the numbers. Okay, it's fine. I take your word for it.
So the Oakland Raiders won in 80.
Uh-huh.
Or what? The Super Bowl was in 80.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Super Bowl 81
Mm-hmm.
was the Niners.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just start believing your Super Bowl.
Which are both in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Coincidentally, right across the bay from
right
each other.
across the bay.
And they won consecutively. Yeah.
Okay. 1988 Stanley Cup.
88 Stanley Cup. That was the Oilers. Their last one with Gretzky.
That's correct. World Series.
88.
Yeah.
Oakland A's.
Yeah. And Super Bowl.
In 88. Let's see.
You can do this. Dig deep. 88. Where were you in 88? College.
Yeah. I might get hung up on the regular season thing, Super Bowl thing, but I believe it was the Niners.
Sure. Yes. According to my note, it was the Niners.
Yeah.
97, the year of my birth.
Which one?
Oh, Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup 97. That was, I think, was that the year the Red Wings finally won?
That is correct.
Yeah. Their first one.
Yeah.
First one in like 20, 30 years. Yeah.
World Series.
97.
Yeah.
No, that's a tough one.
You can do it. I know you were really distracted that year.
Yes.
You're
that's
bouncing
true.
baby boy.
That's right. Boy, that's a stumper because, yeah, that, like you say.
This team is not particularly memorable. I'm not sure they exist anymore. Or maybe they do. I don't know. It's not a team you hear about every day. Southern State.
A Southern State?
Yeah.
Is that the Arizona Diamondbacks?
Nope. East.
Florida Marlins?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they had them 1 year there.
So one off.
The Marlins would collect all this great talent.
Yeah.
They'd win, and then they'd sell them all off.
Why did they do that?
Oh, they had a crazy, crazy owner.
And
Crazy
classic.
guy. Yeah.
Classic baseball.
Cheap, very cheap.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because they could have won for years and years if they would have ponied up the money.
Yeah. Cheap baseball teams, kind of bad for the league.
Yeah.
How about final question. We'll stop at 97. Super Bowl.
97?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's see. The Green Bay Packers.
That is correct.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, that was his first, and I think, not sure if it was his only Super Bowl. I think it was.
You are an incredible mind for sports. I've always loved how you can do that.
You know how I can remember that one?
How?
We were in Key West. You were
Yeah.
in vitro at the time. And it's the same day your mom got stung by a Portuguese man-o-war jellyfish. And
That's why I've got such a beautiful
that
mind.
night, and we watched it at a really cool bar restaurant in Key West. It was just, I'll never forget it. It was just a beautiful...
That's spectacular.
It was a great place, Key West, beautiful climate. Had a great day other than the jellyfish incident.
Yeah.
Which is extremely painful, by the way.
It's just, wow.
And you can't
what,
see
the
it,
Portuguese man of war is a painful sting?
Oh, yeah.
I believe you.
Blue tentacles. They get right in your skin.
Sounds like a nightmare.
And your mother was in agony for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it was not good.
Do you have to pee on
But then she recovered, and then we went out and
that?
had this nice meal and a couple beers at this really cool bar restaurant.
Wait,
Key
Mom
West.
had a couple beers?
No, I consumed the beers.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just rocked
But
my world.
she was about, 3 or 4 months pregnant with you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a little baby.
We went on a snorkeling booze cruise thing. You
Classic.
took the catamaran out, went snorkeling just off the edge of Key West.
Uh-huh.
And then they call you back in, and then it was supposed to be, they had a keg and beers on the way back.
Uh-huh.
But I spent most of the time nursing your mom because she was in agony.
Oh, poor Mom.
It was too bad.
We love him. We love
But
Mom.
Key West is a really cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Okay.
Way too far away from Orlando, though. Which is where we really were staying.
Yeah.
And we had this idea, let's go to Key West for a couple days. And not really realizing it was like a 10-hour drive.
Man, a 10-hour drive?
Seemed like it
That's horrible.
took, all day long to get there and
A
back.
good long drive can be kind of fun.
In a rental car.
A rental car.
We
Man.
tried to go down the coast through Cocoa Beach and Boca Raton and all that, but there's traffic lights on the highway, and we thought, well, it's going to take us forever, so we went inland to the turnpike. And
We know all about traffic lights on the highway here in
just
Guelph, Ontario.
paid tolls.
We famously have the most butt highway ever. Like a million lights on it.
Yeah. Oh, man. You just can't make any time at all.
So it's the Hamlin Highway.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I love Guelph. Guelph's great. Yeah, no qualms. But Florida, whoa, where it's warm. That's where I was right now.
We've had some fun times in Florida.
Yeah. Remember when we went to Disney
One of the best
World?
times is when we went in August, and it was like 40 above.
We did
It's
that?
just unbearably hot.
What,
Yeah,
was I involved
remember
in
we
that?
went golfing?
Oh my God! Yeah, that
just
was
a little
like,
short 9-hole course,
I was
really,
in
really, really
college.
easy. But by the end of it, I just ripped my shirt off.
yeah.
I was
Oh my God, I do remember
completely
that.
drenched with sweat.
That was the most like nothing. That was such a good vacation.
We
We went to
basically did
Animal
nothing.
Kingdom.
We basically did nothing.
We had one day where we went to Disney World and had a great time.
Remember, we drove all the way downtown, you and me,
Yeah.
to go to what was it?
We wanted to go to
A used bookstore or a record store?
record store. We wanted to go to a record store.
And we get all the way down there to downtown
And it's
Orlando,
closed.
and it's closed.
And we're just like, all right, whatever.
Jeez.
But we didn't really even care. It was just kind of like,
It
all
was
right.
just something to do anyway.
Because we were just bored.
Didn't we go to a gator?
Mom and Emily were at
I think we went to a
at the
gator
mall.
farm.
Yep.
Not
we
really
saw
a farm, but a
gators.
gator
To Gator
hangout thing.
World.
We went on a hydroplane boat,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah, we saw
Yeah.
a bunch. That was super cool.
Yeah.
We went on a hovercraft.
Saw
or
some
whatever.
reptiles. And,
Gators are so sick. I love gators. I love creatures.
yeah. Yeah, they're very abundant down there.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the actual gator land.
No, because Gatorland's
We didn't
a
take
real
you to
place.
Gatorland, but me and your mom went a couple of
You
years
guys went to Gatorland?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Gatorland's like iconic.
It's like a half-day thing.
Yeah.
It's not that exciting.
But they
But
got
there's
gators.
hundreds of gators in
That's so sick. I can make a full day out of Gatorland. I want to
there.
see
And
the
you can
gators.
even order up gator nuggets,
Oh,
which
tastes like chicken.
I did not try.
Coward.
That's what they say. Tastes like chicken.
The cowardly Robert. Nah, it's okay. I probably would not eat the gator.
And I have a nice
nuggets.
Gatorland ball cap, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very
so
nice,
sick. Should
very
have
nice.
worn it.
I like to wear it backwards, and it freaks your mom out.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, we got like 5 minutes left on the show, Dad. Can you believe that?
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I forgot one thing I was gonna do. Where I was gonna go research a bunch of like generic pills, and ask you what they are.
Oh, okay.
Like apohoxydrenphine or whatever, because you know all of them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of funny to me. But I think that's mostly just funny to me.
Yeah.
The fact that you know what pills do. I think it's pretty standard for pharmacists to know what pills
Probably pretty
do.
standard, yeah, I would say.
But so instead of doing that, what do you have anything you want to ask me? I've been asking you all about Robert World. What do you want to know from your boy?
Well, you never prepared me for this one.
No, of course not. It's off the cuff. I mean, if you don't have any questions for me, that's okay.
Well, how did you get started here at the studio?
I guess it's a good question, Dad. You know that guy you met today, Byron?
Yep.
Byron has a radio show here as well.
Oh, really?
That he does in a similar way to mine. He pre-records episodes.
Oh, cool.
It's called To Know the Land.
Yeah.
He's one of the best trackers, like, in Ontario. Tracking animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's
cool.
He's gone all over the, like, area. He's gone down to New York. He's gone up north to do, like, tracking assessments. He knows... Anyway, now I'm just bragging about how cool my friend Byron is. What I'm getting at, he has a show called To Know the Land that's about creatures and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
And I've had it in my head to have a radio show for a while. Past and future guest Sasha Strudel was telling me to start a show years ago. He used to do one in Vancouver. And so I've had it in my head. And then Byron, we were talking about music, and Byron was like, you should have a radio show. You're good at talking about music. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Then a whole year passes.
Yeah.
And I says it again. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Okay, maybe I'll go in. It was like summer. I was feeling good. And I came in, got a volunteer training in here.
Yep.
And then I came back in, got trained on how to use this machine here.
Nice.
Spent like 2 hours in here, just me and Chris Curry, the programmer. It was great. This place is the best.
Awesome.
This is one of my favorite places ever. Everyone who does CFRU is the
cool.
nicest people ever.
Yeah.
Isn't this room awesome?
Yeah.
I've spent like dozens of hours in here.
Yeah. Awesome.
And so yeah, me and Mark from Celtic and Shebad recorded a pilot episode.
Mm-hmm.
I had the idea when I was driving home, actually.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cute to see you guys.
Yeah. Awesome.
And a month later, they gave me my time slot Friday, 9 p.m. And I've had it since. That was a year and a half ago.
Cool.
Almost. It'll be 2 years in September.
Awesome.
Good question, Dad.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about in these last couple of minutes?
What
are you up to now? What does the future hold for Robert Rogers?
Well, we just we've had the stores in Kincardine and Port Elgin for 16, going on 17 years now.
So it's longer than Estevan, like way longer.
Quite a bit longer.
That's crazy to me.
That just flew by.
Yeah.
But no regrets. I mean, you kids did good, and it's got a lot more to offer out here than we had in Saskatchewan. Not much to do there. Mm-hmm. Not much beauty. Not much wildlife.
Yeah.
But
it's a different kind of beauty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I still love the prairies with the
Me
flatness.
too.
It's
yeah.
You have to be from there to appreciate it.
The stuff that isn't flat stands out a lot better.
Yeah.
In the prairies, you find like Roche Percy, and you're like, "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
Yeah. 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 But
Roche
we
Percy, everyone, look it up.
recently sold the stores, so it's been quite an adjustment getting used to working for somebody else.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be good in time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to take a little while of an adjustment, and
it's a new era.
Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get pharmacists out to that area in quite a while now, so we're really short-staffed. So just looking forward to getting through that and moving on to the next stage and getting a camper. And
oh yeah, baby!
Got a truck to pull the camper already, so looking forward to doing a lot more camping and kind of dialing down a little bit on the intensity of the work life.
Yeah. Well, you guys have always inspired me with how dedicated you are to making things happen.
Yeah.
Working.
We're all in.
You are all in. And I'd say that I needed that. I was a pretty unmotivated teenager. Mm. And as you recall.
Well, I mean, that's just part of maturing.
Definitely.
That's everybody goes through it. I was the same way.
I'm not trying to give my teenage self any guff. But But I definitely, especially in my 5th year, started to realize like you guys are so dedicated, and I want that, and I still do want that as a real animating force in my day-to-day life.
The cornerstone.
And I'm still not quite there yet, but I'm trying to work as hard and commit myself to things as passionately as you and Mom do.
Yeah. You just got to remember that it's a heck of a lot easier when you enjoy what you're doing. So,
well, ain't I lucky?
yeah. You're definitely on the right path.
And I hope that everyone tunes into your sports podcast. It's coming soon.
Stay tuned.
What are you going to call it? We have 2 minutes left on the show, by the way.
Sports Talk with the Iron Curtain.
That's right, because your nickname is the Iron Curtain. That's so funny. Man.
I inadvertently gave myself my own nickname.
Oof. Can't do that.
Our goalie kept calling me it, and it eventually stuck. So.
Well, there you go.
Well, not eventually. Pretty much stuck right away.
Well, it's the goalie's fault then.
Yeah.
Dad,
it's the goalie's fault.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Goalies are weird, and that's why we love them. We love the tendy.
Yeah.
We're going to do the last thing in the show here. We're going to have to do it pretty quick. We've got about a minute.
Okay.
Every passion show ends with gratitude. I'll go first. You'll go second. That way you end the show.
Okay.
I am grateful for you and Mom. I'm grateful for the life I've had. I'm grateful for every decision that has been made that has put me right in this chair right now, because this is where I want to be. And awesome. I'm grateful to you and Mom for trusting me to come be on the show, because I know it's scary.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for you, Dad. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for you kids and my family, and I'm glad everything worked out with our move to Ontario. And I'm really glad we live in Canada. I think it's the best country on earth, and we're so lucky that we live here.
True.
And you look around the world, and we should be thankful that we live here and we have an opportunity to be free and the pursuit of happiness, right? Just like the American Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
I love pursuing happiness.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dad. I love you.
Yeah. Love you too.
I've been Wizard. Then you'd say I've been Rob.
I've been Rob.
And only love will stop the killing.
Only love will stop the killing.
Seul l'amour arrêtera le meurtre.
Only love.
Тільки кохання зупинить вбивство.
Only love.
Only love.
Nur die Liebe wird das Töten beenden.
Only love will stop the killing.
Only love.
Μόνο η αγάπη θα σταματήσει τον φόνο.
Only love. Only love.